Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Fiona Thomas claims her ex-best friend temporarily blinded her by giving her makeup remover instead of lens solution. Lori Peters says Ms. Thomas is utterly ridiculous if she thinks it was anything but an accident.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding. Good morning, Judge.
You may be seated. Good day, everyone. Good day. This is the case of Thomas versus Peters. Ms. Thomas, you are suing Ms. Peters for $3,000 for medical expenses and 1 month's wages. Ms. Peters, you say that the incident was just an accident and you are not responsible.
Yes.
All right. Let's start with you, Ms. Thomas. Please tell the court what happened.
My now ex-best friend temporarily blinded me, and honestly, I believe that she's been after me from the very start of our friendship.
Really?
Yes, we met in college and we were in the same sorority, and she, to be quite honest with you, just always had it out for me because I think she likes to hold this air of superiority. She thinks she's better than everybody else and is often bragging and holding up her great achievements, which I'm just proud of her for. But she does so much comparison. I took it out of just the kindness of my heart to plan a trip for us to go to Palm Springs together. I even found the Airbnb. I arranged the whole thing. The only thing she had to do was drive, and she offered to do so because she said she was understanding that I drive quite often as I work as a rideshare driver. But then, as we were driving, I realized that I forgot my contact solution at home, and I just get really dry-eyed. I have a hard time seeing without my contact lenses. She said that she believed she had some contact solution left over in her car, so she gave it to me. And the next night, after we were at the pool, we were about to go out for dinner, I used the contact solution. And I've never been in such excruciating pain in my entire life. My eyes just I couldn't stop crying, just screaming in pain. I turned the brightest bloodshot red. I have evidence of that experience with photos.
Let me see your evidence.
Yes.
So wait, so she gave you what she thought was contact solution, but what was it?
I don't believe that she did think it was contact solution, but apparently it was eye makeup remover that gave me serious chemical burns and blinded me for a month.
Blinded you for a month?
Yes.
So I see your picture with very, very red eyes. You also had to go to the urgent care. You had to go actually to the emergency.
Yes. She took me to the emergency room in that moment.
So she took you there.
Well,
Ms. Peters, what happened in your estimation? I mean, I see these red eyes. I see the bills for the medical expenses. What happened?
Yes, it was a mistake. This was an honest mistake. I got LASIK eye surgery a few months ago. I used to wear contact lenses. When I was traveling for work one day, I put liquid eye makeup remover in my contact solution bottle.
You were traveling, so you put eye makeup remover in your contact.
It was like a travel-sized bottle, a contact solutions lens bottle.
And you put that in there so you could remove your makeup. It was a little travel-sized bottle, so you just used that to fill it up.
Yes, to go to the airport.
But doesn't eye makeup remover come in a small size where it's already in a plain appropriate size, or you had a large?
I had a large bottle, so that's why I ended up putting it in the smaller bottle. So after we came home that day, she said, "Oh my God, I forgot my contact solutions," because she wears contacts. I said, "Okay, I think I have it in my makeup bag." So when we're at the pool, She's like, I need it, so I gave it to her. Of course, her eyes started stinging, and I immediately brought her to the ER. Later, I remembered that it was eye makeup remover. Now, when we get back to LA, I've apologized profusely. In fact, I bought her groceries.
Oh my gosh.
I got her dinners.
You brought me groceries.
And she kept harassing me over the phone.
I wouldn't
So,
have had...
Ms. Thomas, you get the bottle, you use it, your eyes start burning, you have to go to the hospital. You can't see for how many days?
For an entire month. And yes, she did drive me and bring me groceries in that time, but she's acting as if like that was some big burden on her, where I felt like such a burden because I wasn't able to do those things for myself. And then at that end of that month, I received this massive hospital bill, and I reached out to her thinking that as my friend, she would, of course, want to contribute to that, especially considering that she has such a higher income than me that she loves to hold over my head.
No, I don't.
When I went to send her this text message, my text went green because she blocked me. She blinded me and then she blocked me.
Coming up,
She has been harassing me, telling me that I need to get her groceries, telling me that I need to drive her, forcing me to pay her for things, bringing her to the doctors. Meanwhile, she's driving, and I have evidence.
and later,
So you get the bouncy castle, blew it all the way up.
So when he blew it up, everything looked as it should be. But when I looked inside, there were large patches. And I asked him about it, and he said that it would be okay.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Fiona Thomas, who is suing her ex-best friend, Lori Peters, for temporarily blinding her.
Did you block her, Ms. Peters?
Yes, I did. Your Honor, she was harassing me while I was at work, calling me 24/7, blowing up my phone, blowing up my Instagram, and in fact, I have evidence myself. Now, this temporary blindness was only supposed to last between 4 to 6 weeks.
You're lucky it didn't last longer than that.
Excuse me, 2 to 3 weeks later, through our mutual friend, who's closer to her than to me, I'm scrolling on Instagram. I click on her Instagram story just to see her driving. Now, she has been harassing me, telling me that I need to get her groceries, telling me that I need to drive her, forcing me to pay her for things, bringing her to the doctors. Meanwhile, she's driving, and I have evidence.
I'd like to see that evidence. You submitted a video to the court.
Yes, I did.
Let's see this.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for what we're doing later. This is gonna be the best day. Are you ready? Woo!
It looks like you can see just fine in that video, Ms. Thomas.
You know, anybody could post a video that could have been taken any long time ago and post it now in order to help her look better.
This is annoying because I'm not understanding, Ms. Thomas, why do you think Ms. Peters would plot to put eye makeup remover inside of a contact lens bottle and just wait for you to ask her to use contact lens solution so she could blind you? I mean, you are actually in this court testifying as if she planned an attack on you because she thinks she's superior to you and she wants to make you feel worse about yourself because she's so much better than you.
She does, in fact, act like that.
Are you hallucinating?
No, I'm not hallucinating.
Nobody
she has
does
always
that.
been this way.
If you don't think this woman has good intentions by you, why are you taking her on a trip? Because the truth is, everything you're talking about is just a drama because you're a drama queen. This is obvious.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have reached out to her. She doesn't seem like the kind of person.
I'm sure she would have hoped you
certainly
didn't.
regret it.
Accusing her of sitting up and pouring eye makeup remover into a little bottle. And this is why the story is just so unbelievable and ridiculous. Because how is she gonna know? Do you think she would sit there and plot and say, at some point, she's going to need contact solution.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I know she's going to have forgotten it. Get a grip. Don't waste my time up in this courtroom. I have real cases to see, real people to help, and real dilemmas to help solve.
Fine, I guess I'm a drama queen.
You are. And now you're gonna smile.
Look,
If you need attention, get a friend. Get a dog.
Get a therapist.
Don't get a therapist. That's a good one, Miss Peters.
Yes. I really
But
think she needs
do
help.
not come up in this courtroom wasting the court's time on an issue that you clearly know was an error. She has shown regret and remorse for the mistake, feeding you and running around trying to take care of you because she felt awful about it. No one would want to do that to another human being. And you know good and well, you could have gone back to work if you wanted. After you flushed your eyes out, it might have taken you a couple of days. I see the doctors, the medical expenses that you did incur, but this was not intentional, nor was it in any way negligent. This was an accident.
I disagree.
I'm glad. And when you get yourself a courtroom and a gavel and a robe, you can make the ruling. But for now, this one is mine, and the judgment is for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
So how do you feel about the verdict?
I'm very pleased, but in fact, I actually feel sorry for her because I really think she needs help.
Any thoughts?
I really regret giving her a second chance as a friend.
I'm going to forgive you for myself, not for you, because you need to learn to grow up.
Coming up,
I asked her, if you want, you can go jumping on it. Everything was working.
Your Honor, we only tested out the bouncy castle when he set it up for like a minute, and that was it.
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. Zahir Wasson claims his neighbor rented his bouncy castle, and when she returned it, it was riddled with holes. Rita Kumar says the castle collapsed because it was patched when she got it.
Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Wasson versus Kumar. Mr. Wasson, you're suing Ms. Kumar for $1,560. You say she returned your bouncy house damaged, and Ms. Kumar, you said it was faulty and worn down, and it was not your fault. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Wasson, please tell the court what happened to your bouncy house.
Your Honor, I owned this bouncy castle for 10 years, and I bought it for my kids. And it was the best investment because they have fun. I sometimes rent it out to the families, friends, neighbors. And it ended up, I gave it to her, and it ended up with holes, and it damaged. It's unusable anymore, Your Honor.
Okay, so tell me why you gave it to her or you rented it to her?
I rented it to her.
All right, how much was the rental cost?
It was $50. I just gave it for $50 because she's a friend.
$50?
Yes, Your Honor.
For a bouncy castle?
For a whole day.
Why did you give it to Ms. Kumar for $50 for the whole day?
Because she is a friend and a neighbor, Your Honor.
And did you realize, Ms. Kumar, that $50 was a significant discount?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right, so you're at a party. What kind of party are you having?
So it was my big 3-0.
So you get the bouncy castle, blew it all the way up,
Yes.
and everything looked great.
So when he blew it up, everything looked as it should be, but when I looked inside, there were large patches and there were seams that were worn out, and I asked him about it and he said that it would be okay.
Coming up,
Did you have Ms. Kumar sign a damage waiver?
I have not, because Ms. Kumar was one of my friends. I thought it's insulting.
you're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with neighbors Zahir Wasson and Rita Kumar, who are arguing over a damaged bouncy castle.
So you saw worn out seams?
Yes.
When you say worn out seams, describe to the court what they looked like.
I have a photo. May I present
Even
you
better.
with an evidence?
Sean, may I see the photo, please?
So this is what
you.
it looked like after 2 hours of it being inflated.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It had collapsed. And so I see also here a receipt. You had rented this bouncy castle to another client the week before,
Exactly.
and everything worked out fine.
Yes, I always have him sign the damage waiver. It shows that it's used and it completely works before, during, and after the party.
Did you have Ms. Kumar sign a damage waiver?
I have not, because Ms. Kumar was one of my friends. I thought it's insulting if I have her sign that paper.
Okay, but I'm looking at a picture here where I can see it does look a little worn in the seam area. I just
Your
saw
Honor,
that
this
picture.
Yes, here it is.
exactly
Those are the seams
happened
that I was
after I
talking
gave
about.
it to her. Because when I gave it to her at the other birthday party, it was completely working. If it was like that in a picture, it wouldn't blow up all the way for the other party that I get it rented for.
Ms. Kumar, you're testifying that the seam looked like that.
Before the party, when he blew it up in front of me and I asked him about the large patches and the worn out seams, this was one of the seams that were worn out.
I asked her, if you want, you can go jumping on it. Everything was working.
Your Honor, we only tested out the bouncy castle when he set it up for like a minute, and that was it.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
I'm not sure if it was in great condition when you took it over to Ms. Kumar's. The picture that we're seeing with the seams, you're saying that her guest calls it, she's saying that it was like that when she got it. I don't see the same letter that you had signed by your previous client. I don't see that Ms. Kumar signed it.
Because she's not a client, she is a friend to me.
Exactly. So you charged her $50 and this really wasn't a business deal. You should have made sure she signed off on something indicating that all of the entire bouncy house was checked and it was in great working order. Because what she's saying is, I did see there were seams and I talked to him about it, but you said it was fine, so they went on ahead and used it. I actually have empathy for you in terms of the position you're in. You try to do something nice. You feel like when you get the item back, the item is not working the way it did the week before. The problem is that Ms. Kumar did testify that the seams, what she saw them to be problematic. It looks to me like it is slightly worn, which is why I believe the bouncy house collapsed. So it is for that reason, judgment for the defendant in this case. Court is adjourned.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
You got what you asked for. Too bad.
You gotta buy me a new bouncy castle.
I'm not buying you anything. The judge
It was
ruled
not
already.
fair. I'm
Go to the
so
store and get yourself
disappointed.
something.
I'm so upset.
That's not my problem.
Sorry, it didn't work out.
This has been a production of Entertainment Studios.